Hello everyone, welcome back to another Eclipse launch. Today we're flying Neuronnet for the second time. I believe we are flying to a 275 kilometer by 275 kilometer orbit with an inclination of 28.3 degrees. I am pretty lonely in the commentary box today though, so don't expect too much out of me because there's not much to really react to. So, you'll hear our commentators as they make sure everything is good for today's flight. As it looks like from this camera, it looks really clear. There's like not a cloud in the sky, really. So, hopefully, as the count goes down, I'll probably talk more about Eclipse as a whole and
this is LD for a slight mission brief. This is the second launch of Neuronnet. The customer is internal. We are going to an orbit of 275 kilometers by 275 kilometers at an inclination of 28.3. The vehicle launching this will be Eclipse, and this will be the second flight of Booster 5. This is just a standard flight of our Neuronnet satellites. All stations, please prepare your desks for the launch.
Don't know if y'all caught that, but they said this is Booster 5's second flight. This is only the second booster in our fleet to fly for a second time, and you can see that based on how much soot there is on the booster. This booster previously landed on, I believe it was just add more boosters on flight 3? I'm not too good at remembering stuff, but it was about then, and we're reusing again, and I think we're bringing it back to the launch site this time, so that's going to be pretty exciting. We're just about 5 minutes from liftoff of Eclipse if everything goes right. And I believe everything will. And it's always exciting to come out here and talk about one of these launches. I haven't been able to commentate in a while.
FTS is armed.
You can hear that FTS is armed now, so that means if anything were to happen during the flight that is probably off nominal, what am I saying? It's off nominal. We can terminate the vehicle, aka it goes big bada boom, and it's a lot less deadly to anyone involved.
Initial booster engine shell. Gimbal testing underway.
As we get closer to T0, we're going to see a lot more callouts. It's going to get very intense. And hopefully, I've got to say this a lot, nothing goes wrong. I still have a lot of Flight 1 energy from this, but mainly it's because this is only our second time flying a reused booster, so we'll never know. We've refurbished it, we've checked it as much as we can. It's passed all of our standards, which are pretty high for a reused booster, and we'll just see if it works or not. Hopefully, we're going to see this booster come back down on the landing zone. Maybe even dead center, I don't know.
LD to range, can I get those weather restraints?
Copy. LD range is seeing no weather restraints at this time.
Affirm.
As you heard there, LD is getting weather restraints from range. This basically means those weather restraints is anything that could hold up the launch, anything that's weather related that could hold up the launch and like potentially cause a hold or scrub. And as you heard, there's nothing that's no weather restraints, and you heard those weather balloons are cleared from the flight zone. I believe the final go no go poll is coming up, and really, it's about time for me to start hushing up and let.
Prepare for the final go no go poll.
As you can hear there, LD is preparing everyone for the go no go poll, and so I'll probably hush up and I'll let you listen to that.
This is LD. For the final go no go poll before launch. Eclipse control.
Eclipse controls go.
Recovery is go. Range.
Ranges go.
Propellant is go. Engines.
Engines go.
This is LD. We are go for launch.
Very good signs from LD there and all stations. That means everyone is go for flight, and
The TAMs are cleared for flight.
We're about to see Eclipse take to the skies for the 7th time. I'll hush up about now because we're about to see Eclipse
final engine shell, second stage engine shell,
take to the skies in about a minute, and I'll probably go outside the commentary box for a little bit and watch it all unfold.
Final commit. Flight computers have control over the vehicle.
Designated hold zone bypassed.
Vehicle handoff.
Abort saved. Final commit. T-minus 15. T-minus 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Ignition. 1. Liftoff. Eclipse has cleared the tower. Godspeed Eclipse. Godspeed Novaworks. Godspeed Neuronnet. Chamber pressures are nominal.
Wonderful thing to see here. Eclipse is lifted off the pad, and we are flying again.
Final second stage.
Wow. I mean, what a beauty here. I don't really know what to expect out of this, but honestly, I expect nothing less than a successful ascent. We'll see what happens with the booster return. Excitement is guaranteed. And I say in about a minute, we'll see stage separation and payload deployment. We'll see those views from the payload. And you can see the contrails coming off the booster here. And those plumes expanding. Those plumes are expanding because as we go higher up in the atmosphere becomes less dense, and since these engines are designed for sea level, they're designed for sea level pressure, and we don't want to have the engines run at a low pressure, because if they run at a low pressure, air could seep in and we could have combustion instability. But having too much pressure isn't necessarily a bad thing, it just reduces the thrust. And we've passed max Q. That's wonderful. I'd say we have stage separation at roughly 30-ish kilometers and roughly 1,000 meters a second. It's going to be a beautiful flight.
Stage approaching firm. Second stage transition.
Use backburn startup. No, not yet.
And there we see both stages.
Back startup.
Stage 2 is going to space. Stage 1 is coming back to the launch site. Pushing through that boost back burn. We have booster telemetry again. Wonderful thing. It's always nice to have telemetry from both stages. You can see those fairings.
LD is go. Eclipse control.
Eclipse control is go.
Range.
Range is go.
Propellant is go. Engines.
Engines go.
This is recovery. We are go for the return and landing for the first ever RTLS flight of Eclipse.
Wonderful thing to hear there. We're officially bringing the booster back to the launch site. You're going to eventually see those Griffins deploy. Don't know what's happening with the second stage. I think that's normal. Nothing, I don't think necessarily anything's wrong with the second stage. It's just like having a big jumble of stuff. It's probably going to be fixed.
Second stage chamber pressures are nominal.
Bridge landing zone clear.
You can hear a lot of good callouts in the last few minutes. Booster landing zone is clear. That means we're basically, everything is going good. The landing zone is clear of all personnel, as it probably should have been before launch, and we're just double checking that. You can see the booster is now deploying those Griffins, and now I believe it's in atmospheric guidance. We're awaiting that call out. You can see the second stage making its way into orbit. We're at over 3,000 meters a second in speed, which is insane.
Booster now on atmospheric grounds.
You can see those Griffins actuating on the booster. It's insane. Coming up now, we're about to see a booster entry burn. I believe when it reaches about 900 meters a second. And there it is. Wonderful entry burn there. Really slows down.
Entry burn shutdown.
You can see the contrails as the launch vehicle came up. We're just now passing through them on the way back down. And now we're And I believe
Seco.
you can't really see it right now, but we've had Seco, which is amazing. That means stage 2 is on a nominal trajectory and is going to the targeted altitude. So that's wonderful. There's that landing burn. Coming down now.
Switch from 3 to 1.
There are those landing legs. And there it is.
Eclipse has landed. Recover operators move in with section 4.2. This is LD to confirm that the booster's flight has been a success.
So, it appears we do have an LOS at the moment. We're still getting data from stage 2, so I don't think it's died just yet. It might just be our crappy cameras. We have views from the second stage again. You can see the satellites. Some might be a little bit hot. We might have turned up the AC a little too high during ascent. But I believe we are gonna skip coast for today, and we might end now. I'll go ahead and I'll double check. Yeah, I've just gotten confirmation that we are in fact ending stream early, but we will give you a payload. We will give. Sorry, I got interrupted. But we are, in fact, going to skip coast today. It's going to be a quite long coast, so we're going to skip it for today. We will post a video of payload deployment later, but for now, it's bye. I believe we are still doing another test today, so I keep in mind, I'd say keep out on the lookout for that. But we'll see you then, and that's all for now. Bye!